Hello then, welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I'm playing as the Netherlands now. It is 1536. I'm trying to find out who to attack next, but first I have an event, the Fluid Ship. The expansive Dutch economy has put large demands on our merchant marine. The very shallow Dutch waters also mean that common merchant ships such as caravels are unable to approach many of the Dutch ports. So far this has been handled by the use of smaller boas, but with the financial backing from Peter Jans Lawn, a Dutch merchant from Hoorn, a new type of ship has been developed. The Fluid ship, or Floit, is longer and has a very characteristic pear-shaped stern and is built to be effectively manned by a small crew. As it is able to carry larger cargoes while still handling the shallow Dutch waters and behaving very well in the open sea, this ship is a godsend for our merchants. Oh yeah, I wonder if our shipbuilding industry is ready for this. I get 5 prestige. Ooh, lower shipbuilding time and innovativeness. Okay. Yeah, so I formed the Netherlands, which means, as a result, I've been kicked out of the HRE. I'm on the outside now. Border friction. Across our country, there's outrage that we would ally with a nation who holds provinces which are rightfully ours. What are they talking about? France. This has put a positive spin on things and lose diplo power. Yeah, because now I'm outside the HRE, it means anytime I attack one of these nations in the HRE, Austria kind of says nah, which is not good. It might put a different spin on how I'm going to play this game. It might take my actions elsewhere. I can get an idea, a military idea, and I'm ahead of time, so I might as well do that. Let's grab improved rams. The concept of outfitting warships with rams goes back thousands of years, but great advancements in metallurgy have been made since then, and we should take advantage of these to create sturdier rams. Increases my galley combat ability, which I don't really use galleys, but it's another step towards it. East Frisia, however, are kind of outside of this HRE business, so I think I can actually attack these guys without getting the HRE involved. Now they have Wurzburg down here as an ally and Aachen, so I think I can take these guys probably by myself. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's declare war on East Frisia. My goal will be to take the Ostfriesland. I won't bring in France just yet, because I'm kind of hoping I won't need them. There you go, Aachen and Wurzburg. I'm going to try and just take them on myself. So let's confirm that war. Let's just roll straight on in. I'm going to knock out their army nice and quick so I can go focus on Aachen's army. Like so. I will detach a siege. And they're already retreating. So that's worked out well for me. I can just sit here in Limburg. Or do I attack Limburg? This is woods terrain. This cannot stand. Pirates have struck some of our shipping. They tortured and then brutally murdered the male passengers, and as for the female passengers, the tales told shock all civilized men. One of the female passengers was the daughter of an important noble, and is crying out for vengeance. There are heavy implications that these pirates are under someone's protection. I don't want to lose stability, so I'll just say we'll hunt them down and lose some diplo power and trade power. The question is, I want to go attack these guys. I can bid on the unit. I'll be able to do that. I'll let this siege down slowly, but there is that other little army. Wurzburg's army will be around here somewhere as well. No, they're actually moving on. Or are they moving around? Either way, I can go start. Oh, no. Cheeky devils. Oh. Let's go start sieging down Aachen instead. Oh, that can, yeah, that can do that, whatever. You can take Utrecht, I don't mind that. They actually stacked wiped my army then, that's a bit disappointing. Let's build another artillery so I can shore up this siege. It's going quite quickly. What I will do, to stop them crossing into Amsterdam, I'm going to bring my fleets into the coast of Holland. I'll leave blue back, I'll just bring in these two. Like so. Okay, they're making ground, so I'm sure I'll be able to deal with this easily enough. So I'm going to get this artillery into here before it gets messy. Okay, there's Aachen siege down, so I'm just going to piece them out. Can't take the land anyway, so I'm just going to take their money. War reps. Get some prestige out of them. That'll do. Okay, there's Aachen out of the war. Gets me 7 prestige. And it obviously limits their army quite substantially. The skills of the Prince Consort. Anybody who has had any sort of verbal interaction with Willem can attest to the fact that he has a way with words. Whether he was schooled to become a diplomat or not, dealing with foreign ministers and delicate matters of the court appears to be something the Prince Consort is well suited for. It would seem his mere presence has a calming effect on people. The world needs more people like Willem. Lowers Diplotech cost for 20 years. Wow, you can get some good discounts. Okay, there's a new artillery, so let's move up. There's the Aachen army returning in shame. I'll move up here and I'll build a couple more regular infantry. Looks like I've scared them off, which is good. I don't want to leave these two guys alone though. I was going to wait for them to appear before I move on. Also, you're going to take a bit longer than I initially anticipated, but I guess I was working in 2 different fronts. Which I guess makes it a bit harder. I didn't really want to split up my armies. Oh, Utrecht's doing their job. Good work, Utrecht. Right, let's go get Groningen back. Well, if Utrecht's going to take over Friesland for me... No, I'm going to try and do that again. I like this thing where they're kind of sneaking from the bottom. Let's get them away. I think I might try and siege down Wurzburg, get them out of this war. No! What are you doing, Utrecht? I'm going to cut a bit of manpower loss doing this, but I don't want to split my army up. I figure the sooner I get Wurzburg out, the sooner I can then just focus on the main objective. I'm going to take some losses in the meantime, but I'm not too fussed. They're just trying to siege down Utrecht anyway. Actually, get some good bonuses here. I've got 2 artillery bonus. Got 1 bonus from my general. So this shouldn't take too long, this siege, unlike their one. Their one will take much longer. We're in the positives. Okay. Not really the tidiest or neatest war that I've done, but yeah, no. It is what it is. That wasn't a very good roll though. Actually lost, I went back to 0. How does that work? %, that's better. An army career. With the growth of our professional army, new career opportunities abound for those with ability and ambition. The old nobles, however, still expect to be awarded all the most valuable commissions out of tradition, in the centuries during which their lineages have served the crown faithfully. Some of our high officers are now imploring us to open more opportunities for able men to rise in the ranks, while others oppose this vehemently and maintain that there are qualities only blood can assure. I kind of need to raise nobility a bit. So I'm going to have to safeguard the ancient traditions of our officer corps, gain army tradition, boost the nobility. It's okay. I think it's still reasonably well balanced. No bonuses from anyone though at the moment. That's unfortunate. Oh, basic bonuses. Really need this to pop sooner rather than later. Hopefully this turn. Nope. Hopefully next turn. They're still trying to siege down Utrecht, that's okay. Monetary reforms. Our treasurers are arguing that we need to enact some reforms in our economic policies. A new master of mint will also be needed to take care of the economy. I don't want to lose stability. I'm going to say there's no need for reforms. Get some inflation. It's okay. Okay, there's Würzburg siege down. Lower influence on the burghers, which is good for me. Let's go finish off these guys. Then I'll go get my war goal. Alright, influence on the clergy is dropped as well. It's good. Okay. Würzburg. Give me a little money that you've got. Give me war reps. I can't quite convert their religion. I believe there is... I should have focused on this earlier. Convert another religion. Maybe we should try and do that just for the fun of it. Can't quite do it though. There we go. Just for the fun of the game and try and get some of that. Is it Splendor? Yeah, part of Splendor. Let's force their religion. Okay. And now the war goal. Alright, I convert another nation. And the nobility has dropped as well. Okay. Alright, East Frisia, your time has come. First I will do is get back Guerre. If I can click on my army. If you want to stop this siege being successful, so I'm going to stock out that army first. Utrecht's getting Gerard back. I'm getting Friesland back. Oops, I did not mean to press that button. Cool. And let's let the sieges begin. I don't really like the detach siege button. It seems to work very well for me sometimes. I want to leave all my artillery there, obviously, but maybe not so much. Let's just stop this army before they get too far. Yep, caught them out. Excellent. I believe I stack wiped them. Okay, now I'm just waiting for this thing to tick on down. Invest in the new tech. I'm still ahead of years though, by 5 years. Look at these. Yeah, I can sit on that for a bit. Which is good. I can use those mic points elsewhere. Denmark, are you happy to be in an alliance again? No. Because I'm at war. Once I'm finished this war, they'll be able to alliance up once more. And the next question is, what do I do for an ally? Because I'm out of the HRE now, it's probably time to consider getting some allies outside of the HRE. Wouldn't you love to have like the Ottomans or Muscovy as an ally, but they're probably way too far away to be useful. Bohemia, maybe when they get more powerful? They are part of the HRE. I don't know. Oh, there's Ostfriesland siege down. Let us end this war. I can take him as a province. And that's pretty much all there is to do over it and get their money. Done. Okay. Let's call that up. Job well done. Another province added to my collection. The other thing I'd look at was annexing these guys as well, and I can do that now. It's good to annex up, because I don't like how there's this big hole in my land. The other thing I was going to look at is building a fort in Limburg. Just get a bit of protection along this corridor. Let's get my fleets back out there. I get a new... Oh, that's a new tech. New idea. I dropped out for a bit. Ah, the next idea is a good one. That's my... Oh, what's this? France is at war with Savoy. Huh. Somehow I did not get England involved in that war. That's interesting. How did they manage that? Okay. I can build some more army. And 5 more ships. I want to get the rest of those heavy ships done. So let's build a couple of heavy ships, shall we? Let's build 4 more. I'll put these ones again. Alright, Denmark. Let's ally you up again. And royal marriage. Okay. Build some new buildings. What buildings are good at the moment? Not much in the trade area. Great, I could possibly use a church. Or do I want to build that fort? I think I will. I'm going to build a fort in Limburg. I think that's going to be useful as a defensive position. Brabant. So I can't attack Brabant either because of Austria. I'm so locked out because of these HRE. I can't really go any further east. I'm going to have to go through Savoy. Or get some really powerful allies and take on the HRE. That's the thing though, you can't just take them on. If you attack in Austria, you're also bringing in everyone else. Oh, my general died. It's a tricky situation to be in, that's for sure. So I'm going to pause it there. And I think that'll do for this episode though. So, another successful war, took another province of Ostfriesland. I'm slowly expanding my nation. Where I go from here though, I'm not too sure. It depends what happens with Savoy. Hopefully France will peace them out and make them break their alliances. I can maybe sneak 1 or 2 provinces, that'd be cool. But until then though, thanks for watching guys. Appreciate your support and hope to see you next time.